you are the love of your life, would you date you? Welcome in this orgasmic tea time. Let's have fun. Let's have a true discussions. Oh, I am so happy to be here with you. A couple of weeks before, I really tune in into my orgasmic ritual. So every Monday, I used to just sit down with myself as a date, the orgasmic date, where I'm just surrender um, with this powerful creator that I am. Okay, what was last week energy? What was non orgasmic? What was orgasmic? What and how could it be even more orgasmic? And sometimes, week after week, you can just sense a rise of irritation, a rise of contractions, a rise of frustrations. And this is the perfect gift to just sit down and just have a break, have a retreat, go inward, and yes, have a new choice for your life and reconnect to your vision, to what feels so orgasmic, what really turn you on. And this is my way of approaching my life and how I can be the creator, the orgasmic creator of my life. And yes, sometimes, like what happened in January for me, it was a break. It was a call for a deep dive, to have a break, to retreat from the outer world, to really do a big jump, a big step into the unknown, to create something totally new. And I am back with so much energy, with new inspiration, with oh my god, um, I am just operating from a totally new state of being, more pleasure, more turn on, and oh my god, it's so good. And I just wanted to share that with you. And what I wanted to share that with you today was this intuitive insight that I had a couple of weeks before, when I was preparing myself to an interview. And and it was so funny, because it wasn't the first time it's happened for me, and I was just entering into a kind of date process. You know, when you have a date with a man, or with your lover, your current lover, your current partner, but you just want to take care of you. You just want to maybe choose a dress, something that where you feel sexy, or just you just feel so good. You want to make up, you want to clean your house, you maybe want to treat yourself with your perfect favorite skincare routine that really elevates your energy and help you glow from the inside out. I don't know what you love to do when you're doing a date, and it was so funny, because the vibes of being in a date with ourselves really elevate our energy. And that feels so good, just stepping into this kind of energy, to prepare myself to this date with with what was going on, with the unknown, because it's a kind of that. When you are accepting an interview, or where you are saying yes to a date, there is a allowance, a permission to dance with the unknown, to make love with the unknown, and you need to be in its openness, You need to have your body relaxed. You need the, this feeling about with no contraction, with no stress. Because when you are in stress mode, in survival mode, you will not be able to just receive. You will not be able to fully step into uh, your most highest energy and operate from a higher level of consciousness. You will be in its limited self, and you will be meeting others from this limited uh, space. However, this can also lead you to another experience, and it is how we can step into a new state of being by preparing ourselves, by preparing our energy in order to show up from a higher level of energy, from a higher level of emotions. Because when you are stepping into this possibility, okay, wow, I'm going to have a date, I'm so happy. There is this amazing energy, amazing emotion that is just you just auto generating from yourself. This is not about um, an external environment. This is not the date which is creating this joy inside you. This is you being able to generate, auto generate, calibrate to the joy, to the excitement, to the pleasure, to these turn on frequencies. This is not about waiting for the external circumstance to be in your pleasure, to be in this kind of elevate energy, elevate emotion. This is another kind of experience. This is when you step into this pleasure frequency, into this date frequency, that the external date will show up, that this amazing client with who you truly love be with, that will show up, that the synchronicity that are so, oh my god, you won't believe what just happened, will show up. You really feel that, because I'm sure you have experienced a lot of that. And it's all about being able to maintain your orgasmic energy all day long, because it's so easy to drop down into the suffering. It's easy to think about something during your day and have your energy just lower into this suffering frequency, into these victim patterns, and saying, oh, that's not fair, why it's again happening to me. That's so easy, but you really need, if you are in this devotion to pleasure, if you really desire to step into this new you, this future you, the to create this orgasmic reality where you just feel good, where you have experiencing such amazing relationship, where your business is just feel orgasmic, where I don't know, where the money feels easy. And to do that, there is really this devotion to pleasure. And when something is happening from your external world, who which has a direct impact in your internal state, you just need to say stop. No, not anymore. I am not buying for that. I will not choose suffering. I will choose the date, frequency. I will choose another thought right now, because I know that there is another possibility. and I want to tune in into this other possibility. And this is just it's like it's a radio receiver, and I just need to tune in into a new channel. And I was journaling today, and on my journaling practice I was connecting how suffering is just a frequency. Suffering is just an information. Suffering is just a choice. And when it's happened, I have the choice to say, okay, I choose that consciously. I choose suffering by thinking that, by feeling that, by acting like that, by reacting to this person, to this situation, to the weather, I don't know, to judge myself. And at this time, I just forget that I am the love of my life. Will I do that to someone I truly love? And it is a true question. And when you accept and you can understand that suffering is just a frequency, is just an information, and when you know that you are living into the infinite field, the quantic field, and in the quantic field, when you tune into that, you have all the possibility exist. You can choose consciously to say, okay, what else is possible than the suffering right now. And it's really required to be fully present, to be conscious of the unconscious. And when I can step into that full orgasmic presence, and when the suffering thoughts is coming, the old programming is coming, I can say, okay, no, I don't want to choose that. I know that something else is possible, even if right now I don't know what to choose, how to choose. I can just accept that no, I will not choose suffering. Something else, much more greater, is possible. And can I just allow myself to choose that now? And when you're just so clear on that, so clear about the suffering will not be part of my reality anymore. When you are in this kind of firm intention with yourself, in this kind of devotion with pleasure, then in a second you can shift your inner state of being without an external new object or shiny object, without a good news. No, you are tuning into the right radio receiver, if you want, and you say, oh my god, I love that. I love that frequency. Something is happening in me. I can feel the expansion. I can feel the pleasure in my body. Oh yes! And it's how about how I can step into that, to choose consciously, to choose orgasmically that, and stepping into that awareness, that sovereignty, this power within ourselves, create a total shift in our reality, that it's also collapsing space-time. It's you can really create something in a much more accelerated way, because you are recalibrating yourself with something that is beyond your logical mind, beyond what you think or feel could be possible, and you're just opening to the supernatural. You're opening to the miraculous, you're opening to the mystery of life, and you can just relax on something is just ready to meet you as a date. You are just being in this state of date with yourself, and because you are cultivating this date of with yourself, it's really expanding to life, into being in date with life, being in date with your business, being in date with your family, being in date with everything. And it's a state of making love with yourself, making love of all forms of aliveness. And I just want to really invite you to just feel into this frequency, to tune in beyond the words that I am sharing, and to really allow yourself about, oh yes, how can I choose that? How my life will be if I can just show up differently for me today? How my life can be different, and what can I create today in my art, in my business, in my sexuality, in my relationship, whatever, on my project, on my creative project, if I choose me as the love of my life, and if I date me. And just feel the energy. And it's sometimes as easy as that. It's not about healing yourself. It's not about repairing yourself, fixing yourself, or saving yourself. It's all about being, choosing pleasure, intensity, turn on, excitement, joy, release, freedom. It's all about calling in all those emotions, because it exists within yourself and all around you, in your magnetic field that you're creating and emanating right now. And this is the key. This is the code to create your new orgasmic reality. And I am curious on how this will land with you, what will resonate with you, and if you want to step deeper on that, I would love to have an orgasmic tea time with you to discuss about what you have created right now in your life, and what you really desire to step into on your what's next, your orgasmic what's next, and maybe discover how we can work together, pleasure together for the next 3 months. If you want to pleasure harder, you are exactly where you need to be. So I will put a link below or somewhere, I don't know, to book your spot for an orgasmic tea time with me. It's a 1 hour call, and we can just have a discussion, like you can have a discussion with your most orgasmic friend, having a tea in your favorite spot, and if we enjoy our conversation, and we can simply decide to go deeper on its pleasure, maybe having a trip, an orgasmic journey for 6 months together. So yeah, so just click below, book your call, and let's have a discussion around how it can be even more orgasmic. Yes. Sending you lots of love, and speak to you very soon for our orgasmic tea time. Bye bye.